Good afternoon everybody, my name is Joey, back again for another video on Warface Breakout. I hope you're having an amazing day, as I am. And we're going to go over today's video, what the best gun is on Warface. The way we're going to depict this one is by going into the game, looking at the cost and how overpowered the gun is. So this is the most recent patch as of the 9th of June 2020. So this could obviously change as weapon changes come out. But the best gun right now, well, I'm actually about to show you. Let's get into the video. Good afternoon everybody, my name is Joey and welcome back again to some more Warface. Today we're going to be going over the best gun in Warface Breakout. Now just before we get into this one, please can we smash a massive 60 likes on this video? It'd be greatly appreciated. As always, the support on the channel has been so mental recently and I can't thank everyone enough. I do really appreciate it. Anyway, getting into the video, so I'm going to go over both the Wardens and the Reapers and what is the best gun on each side. It'd obviously be unfair to tell you the best gun and not be able to use it on both sides. So, the best gun by far on this game, better than the other side by a mile, is the SIG. The Desert Tech is just really not up to standard at the moment and not something that I'm enjoying. I'm going to hazard a guess it's going to get buffed because you'll see when we go on to the other side why. But the SIG doesn't recoil, absolutely destroys everyone, as you're going to see in the clips, which I'm sure you saw the one at the start as well. It just destroys past everyone and is a really, really good gun. I personally think they will increase the Desert Tech MDRC's damage in the future because the SIG has the same damage but less recoil, but can shoot pretty much at a similar speed because the MDRC is quite a slow shooting gun. As although the SBR is 3 burst, it's still, like, when you spam the button, it's just unreal. Going over to the Reaper side anyway, the SMG45 is the gun by far. Unfortunately, the 3 burst weapon in this category just doesn't live up to standard. However, hopefully again in the future we'll see a bit more weapon balancing. At the moment they're just super strange. I'd also make sure that you do use a red dot sight on this one. It's so much better than the holographic sight it comes with. But yeah, there are a bunch of ACOG scopes and all sorts you can use for it, but they're just not good. I've tried out a couple, but the dot sight is just actually super overpowered. Anyway, I'm going to get into some gameplay and describe some extra points on why this gun is absolutely incredible. We're going to split this into kind of 2 halves, and you'll be able to see both guns there. So firstly, I'm going to get into some of the SIG gameplay. All you're going to see here is literally just a random game that I picked, and I just decided, okay, I'm going to record today. The SIG has been on the old Warface as well as now on Breakout, and I've never played the old Warfaces, but if it was this overpowered on there, I really don't know what they were thinking adding it back into this game. The gun is an absolute machine. So it does have 30 damage. The rate of fire is 3 burst. However, you can shoot it literally like a machine gun. It does not stop. As quick as you can press the shoot button, as quick as the gun will go. My kills to death of this gun must be absolutely immense. I'm not too sure in this gameplay if I was playing hardcore or I was playing regular. However, it's just super overpowered on both. And the main thing about it is it's 1,800. It's super cheap, super good, and honestly, I could not complain. Some other things that I really like about the gun as well is some of the skins you can get. Now, unfortunately, I'm not as lucky as some other people. I don't get the best skins on the game. Although my friend has one of the nicest skins on the game and it looks absolutely amazing. The skins look really good on this one. Again, that's also another point that we're going to with the SMG45 is the skins there's just not enough on that gun. However, for this gun, there is 1 or 2 really nice ones that really go with the gun's image that is just absolutely overpowered. The way I would play this is very left to right. As you can see here in this bit of gameplay, I'm kind of going left to right, left to right. You want to check almost every corner. If you see them and you can shoot them in the head, you're going to absolutely destroy them. A few last points to make about the gun is with the hit detection, you will find sometimes that you're shooting way more bursts than you're used to. So sometimes you might kill them in 2 bursts, but you might see some clips here as well where I shoot 3, 4, 5 bursts into people. They still don't die. That's an issue that the game are looking into. The gun is still ridiculously overpowered, and if you find a really good server with really good hit detection, you're going to absolutely destroy people, especially if you're aiming for the head. The head is literally, all you have to do is land 1 or 2 bullets and they are completely knocked out. And especially on hardcore modes where people might not have armor, this gun even destroys more. It literally can one burst people without armor. It's super quick. Obviously it's an SMG, so it's agile, it's cheap, and there's just too many good points. If anything, the gun needs to be nerfed. However, with the way that the game's going, I don't see weapon balancing coming too soon. So if you want to have the advantage over your opponent every single time, get the SIG. Anyway, we're now done with the SIG. Let's move over to the SMG 45. And here lies the second gun, which is the SMG 45. Now, one thing I just want to say is a massive thank you for Tom, as I'm going to use this clip. I haven't asked him, but I know he's going to be fine with it. Well, at least I hope so anyway. This is a really nice, I think it's a 4 or 5 piece that Tom gets here. And actually, it was a beautiful little clip. I was looking away and he told me to record it, and I looked back at it yesterday and I was like, oh damn, that was really nice. Using really good movement and spots around the map. As you can see, no one can literally see him and he's just melting people, and that is basically what this gun is. It's an absolute melt machine. Again, Tom very lucky with the skins. Every single time that he opens a crate, I'm pretty sure he gets something that looks absolutely awesome, unlike some people. Anyway, so the SMG 45 is the end gun here, so you'll be able to see me buy it now. It's, I think, about 2,500, and it's a very good close quarters weapon. Now, don't get me wrong, it does melt at long range. However, the one thing that I will say is that it's definitely at short range the best gun on the game. You're seeing a clip here of where me and Tom, who was the person you saw in the first clip, did a 2v5. I know there's 4 people in the game at the moment, but it was originally 5, and we started making them quit. As you can see, we're 7-3 up with just 2 of us. There is a video coming on that soon. It was an absolutely mental game, and the hype was real for that one. But yeah, this gun, again, is kind of played the way that the SIG's played, in a sense of you move left to right, you pick your spots, you don't need to push in at all with it. It's not going to melt people like the SIG necessarily would. But as soon as you start aiming your bullets in, you're winning every gunfight pretty much, unless they've got that or the SIG. It is definitely the second most powerful gun in the game. I honestly think it will be the most powerful. I think when the other weapons start getting nerfed, I feel like they're not going to touch this one too much, because it's the top of the SMG tier and it just melts. As you can see there, just a few bullets and they are dead. It's absolutely amazing, and something that is honestly overpowered as anything. It should not be in the game. Another big factor is, although you would think, okay, it's the top tier for the SMG, it is still 2,500. That is so cheap. That is pretty much 1 round win, and you can afford this gun. You're going to see some clips as well from the last gameplay that I uploaded on the channel. You'll see just how good it is. It's probably my favorite gun, even though the SIG's definitely better. I find this gun a little bit more fun. Just because it's the full auto compared to the 3 burst of the SIG. I know I said earlier in this video to have a red dot sight on it, and these are old clips. I use a red dot on it now and I tear up even more now. I just haven't got anything recorded and I can't go too long without a video. One thing I will say about the SMG 45 is rushing in with how the hit detection, and everything in between goes. It's not the best gun to run in and mess about with. I would just take your time with it all. It's a very tactile, great weapon if you play it slow. It actually performs better than most of the ARs, and the reason for that is just the map layouts aren't very long range, so the ARs don't have as much efficiency. As you can see in most of the clips here, they're all short range because all the maps are very short range. Something that potentially in the future might make these guns a little bit worse when you might be looking at ARs, especially after some of the patches. For example, the AK and the M16 or the M4, I'm not sure which one it is just so underpowered. Like, the guns don't touch anyone. As in games like Counter-Strike, these are like your top guns. These are the guns that really do outperform all of the rest. So it'd be nice to see a bit more of an AR SMG felt game where it's not full SMGs. And there's some more ARs and snipers being taken into the equation. I do think the economy needs reworking, but that's something for another video. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please slap a like. It helps me so much. There should be a video out tomorrow or the day after, which is going to be a prequel to a new series, and I can't wait for you to watch that. I've got some amazing plans. It's going to be so sick. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and bye-bye!